Okay, so this is my tutorial on how I've been making my reversible shirts. To start, I need to cut off this little edge piece right here to make sure I have a flat, straight edge. So then you lay out your pattern. I'm using this pattern set. However, I'm only using sides 1 and 2. That's what I'm using for the style that I'm making. What I like is this to be a little bit longer. This happens to be the correct length for me. It's an additional 3 inches on the bottom. And so what I'm gonna do is line this up on the bottom, line my pattern up to that, make sure that this is on the fold line, and then pin and cut my fabric. It should look a little something like this. Repeat that for side number 2, and then you do 1 and 2 again on your second fabric. I don't know where the footage went for this part, but what you're gonna do is you're gonna take the 2 different patterns that you have, and you're gonna take your side 2, you're gonna pin them together right sides facing, and you're gonna sew along the neckline and the armholes, and you're gonna do the same thing to side 1. If your side 1, which is the front, requires you to have some darts, this is the time in which you do your darts, and then you sew them together. Again, only on the armhole and the neck hole. You're gonna leave this part right here and this part right here open. So now you pick a side and flip it correct sides out, and you pull out the sleeve pieces like so. It'll look like this, and then you'll flesh out the sides a bit. It'll look like that. This is the front, so it has the darts, and they will fold to whichever direction they need to go. Once you have all of this stuff ready to go, and you take it, and once again, the only thing that is sewn are the armholes and the neck hole. Now what we do is we take right sides matching. So this is going to be on the bottom, and this is going to be on the top, and you're going to slide the armholes out to the edge. Or not the armholes, you're going to slide these top holes over to the edge. You're going to line up your corners the best that you can, and you're going to pin it. And that's okay that this is a little bit taller, but we're going to follow this short line. And then you do it to the other side. You make sure your corners are matched up here and here, and then you sew along here and along here, here and here. Okay, so now that this is sewn, flip your shirt, you pick one of your sides, flip it inside out, and there you go. What I suggest to do at this point is looking at your top seam. Look at all of the seams that you've made so far, and make sure there's anything that you need to redo, any things that are poking out that shouldn't be. Okay, so now what we do is we lay it flat like this, and then we take this open side and this open side and pin them right sides together. So what I like to do is I like to start at the middle, so that way I can make sure that my seams are where they need to be. Pin it. You just keep going all the way down. It should lay pretty flat, and then you just keep it going. So these corners should match up. That should lay straight, which it does. Then you just pin it here. And if you want to pin it here, pin it as much as you want. Pin as much as you want. It's your fabric. So you're gonna pin them like that on both sides. Again, I don't know where the footage went, but then you sew where you've just pinned in a straight line all the way down on both sides. Once you've done all of that, make sure you try it on to make sure that it fits and it looks right. and then you go ahead and hem the bottom. And now you have your reversible shirt. What do you think? I love it.